If you guys are ready for fall crafts and DIYs, make sure you keep on watching. What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Araceli and this is Aracelichanyt DIY, and in my channel you're going to find tons of DIY inspiration and it's always going to be on a budget. So if you guys are into that, I would love to invite you to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a video. Alright, so hopefully you guys can hear me. I always have to give you guys that heads up that it's really hot in this garage and I have to have my fan blowing in here, otherwise I can't do any of this. So by now I think we've all seen that Dollar Tree has increased their prices. So right now I have to kind of scale back on my shopping because I'm not about that life. I gotta shop what I have here. Luckily I did find some things to create these really cool fall projects. So let's go ahead and get started with this first one. This is literally going to be the easiest DIY because there's really not much I need to do with this frame other than just paint the ghost on there. I've been using a lot of browns and golds in my home decor recently. $1.25 was this frame. Who knows how much it is now and where. Okay, so I'm going to take some of this acrylic paint. And then I'm also going to be using a little bit of baking soda to thicken it up. You can see the consistency is pretty pasty. So while this dries, I got an idea to do like little flowers on here. I hope I don't mess it up. I am going to be using some of these Dollar Tree paints. Deep green, deep yellow, goldenrod, and vermilion. I'm going to use a paintbrush with like a really fine tip, and then I'm just going to make like little like stems, I guess. Now I'm going to take that paintbrush and I'm just going to dip it in a couple of the different colors and then literally just tap it. To make these pop a little bit more, I'm going to take like the darker flower and then get a little bit of the lighter color and just do like a dot right in the center, just to make it pop. I found this a really pretty basket at Salvation Army and it was $2. I'm feeling those rustic vibes, you know what I mean? And I think it's perfect for fall. And I also found these really pretty tulips at Dollar Tree. I love how pretty these are. They're like velvety and I just think it's a really pretty fall color. And I'm going to be using, it's like a pool noodle piece, I guess. I feel like these are some of the better quality Dollar Tree florals that I've found. I definitely don't want all of this green to show, so I'm going to grab some of my moss. Unfortunately, I only have like very vibrant green moss, lycopodium moss. I would rather use like the brown moss. That's all I have. I'll figure it out. There's some moss that literally is in strands. It's like all together. I think I have some, but I'm gonna have to undo a DIY. Okay, so I have another really cute thrift store find, and as you guys can see, it is a shelf. It has the little hanging thing on the back, but we're gonna flip it. So the hanger thing is really rusted. This was $2. Was it from Goodwill? Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was from a different thrift store. We're gonna take that off just because it's rusted and it's actually coming through on the opposite end. Oh yeah, that's super rusted. Then as you can see, one of the little hook things is gone in the middle. So I'm just gonna take it off on both ends and kind of wipe it down. Well, time to head up to the attic. Okay, so out of all that stuff that I got from the attic, I found more than a few pumpkins. So I'm going to be using deep green and then probably lightening it up with like the goldenrod. Okay, and then I think I'm also going to add some deep yellow in there. This one has a little bit of white with the chalk, or I'm sorry, with the baking soda. Alright, so I bought this pack of craft paper at Michael's and it was $5 for 48 sheets, and I feel like the vibe on these sheets is totally what I'm looking for. And then I also have this little welcome sign that I got at Dollar Tree. I don't want to mess with sanding this off, so I'm literally just going to turn it around and take the tag off from the back. If you haven't already, make sure you guys follow me on my socials at aracelichanyt DIY, TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. Not even a flip, because this is literally what I have. So I bought this last year. I don't remember exactly how much it cost, but it's in the shape of a pumpkin, cute little basket, and then it has like the candle holder right here. So I'm gonna go grab a candle for it. And you can blame Dollar Tree for raising their prices, so we're gonna have to do a lot of thrift stuff, okay? I got one here. Oop. There it is. One of these. That's it. Okay, this is where some scraps are gonna come in. I do have a little bit of cardboard, and then I have a scrap piece of faux leather from Dollar Tree. Okay, so I like this because it has some nice texture on here. And now I'm just basically gonna do the same design I did on this pumpkin, right on the border of the ghost. So I love using foam board for crafts. I used to create so many things with foam board. It was actually ridiculous. And I just have a little piece right here. I'm also going to be taking some of these embroidery hoops. I think you could still find these at Dollar Tree. I always see them at the thrift store though. They always sell them in big bundles for probably a better price than you would find them at Dollar Tree. Okay, and I did make something similar to this before, but I decided to do a different look. So you're just going to take the embroidery hoop, set it on top of the foam board, and you're going to trace it. A good X-Acto knife. Make sure you guys cut outside of the pencil line. That way it's nice and snug in there. On the first one, I forgot to do that, and so you're gonna see a gap, like between the foam and that. So yeah, just make sure to get it nice and snug to cut right outside of that pencil line. I like that one. I think I'll do a print and then probably a more solid colors. I don't know, maybe this one, just to have it look a little bit different. Yeah, maybe I'll go with the screen and then that print. These little wooden things from Dollar Tree. Okay, so I was gonna take these, but I actually already had a few that were glued together. Just gonna do it here, like at an angle. Right, this is an 8 by 10 inch canvas from Dollar Tree. With the pencil, I'm going to do an outline of a ghost. Now, using a doily as a stencil, I'm going to take a little bit of white paint and just kind of tap right along the edges here. I don't think this is going to work. I wanted to make it look like lacy, but it's not. That's not working. Alright, I'm going to try again. Okay, I think the trouble that I'm having with this paint is that it is extremely old. So it's, I mean, it's quick dry, but it is drying on me like super, super quickly. And I think that's all I have. I'm just gonna move on to the next step, and I'm gonna try to clean it up on the sides. Taking a pencil, I'm gonna draw out like a cobweb. A glass paintbrush marker. I'm just gonna go over the pencil lines, and it doesn't have to be perfect. I'll tell myself that now. Okay, I'm going to take the same colors that I took to create this little ghost frame right here, and same idea. Okay, I'm going to take one of these like Dollar Tree paintbrushes. These are kind of fluffy. They are like hard bristles. I'm going to tap out a little bit of that excess paint. I literally don't have a strategy here. I'm just kind of going for it. If you look hard enough, these are going to look like flowers. More or less filled it up. And then again, I can start going into some of the flowers. Adding a little highlight in there, just to make it stand out a little bit more. Okay, very lightly on some, I am gonna add like little stems. I went back into the cobweb and I messed it up. It looks horrible now. Okay, so if you guys enjoyed this video, I know you'll enjoy this video too. It has tons of my favorite fall DIYs from previous years, so make sure you guys check it out before you go. And if you did enjoy this video, make sure you guys give me a thumbs up, leave me any comments or questions down below, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye!